Good evening, guys. It is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. It's a little bit after 9:30 p.m. right now. I totally did not feel like recording myself earlier in the day. Just the time kept on going by, and yeah, just could not catch myself. But I'm glad I didn't miss it because I didn't want to like lose my record for myself. But today went by pretty normally. Workday was solid. A little bit of like difficulty in terms of just how busy it was. It was very back to back, you know, issues that we had to fix for every kind of customer that we had. But I still kind of made it through the day. I'm very excited. I'm counting down. We've got 3 more days before the Twice concert. So today, then Wednesday and Thursday, we've got 3 more days, and then Friday is the concert for the Twice concert in Hamilton, in Ontario here. So I'm very excited for that. I've got all my stuff prepared. One thing that I had to do today is I was debating about it, but the tickets that I initially purchased were kind of on the east side of the venue, much further away from the entry point for the gate in that venue in Hamilton. It is called the TD Coliseum, and apparently they renovated it at some point recently. So I was wondering, how that looks like. I've never been there before. I mostly go to the concerts that's in the Rogers Center, or like whatever they renamed it is now, in downtown Toronto. But now this is the first time I'm going to a concert in Hamilton like this, and especially a renovated venue. So when I initially purchased the Twice tickets, I would just like, let me just grab some kind of ticket for myself, but I didn't really know where the seat was going to be. Like, is this a good spot? I don't know. But now, as more information has gotten released, I realized the spot I chose is, like, as I said, on the east end of the venue, and the gates are apparently on the west northwest side of the complex. So I need to change my seat. I've never changed seats before for a concert through Ticketmaster. This is the first time I did it. Aside from having to pay a $10 exchange fee, it wasn't too bad. Honestly, it took me like maybe 5 minutes doing the robot chat on the Ticketmaster website. Then after kind of checked, okay, is there another similar seat, but just on the other, like the west side of the building? And yeah, I was able to find it. Again, price was the same, so not too bad. No, I didn't like splurge on any kind of like crazy close to the stage ticket. I can't afford that. But I did get like a semi decent, like upper level balcony kind of seat there, but still near the edge, like looking down onto the ground level of the stadium. So, or the Coliseum. So I think it should be manageable. I'm not a short guy, so I don't have too much of a problem with like looking over some people, depending on the seating structure. But yeah, I was able to get the seat changed. I had to still make a phone call. Ticketmaster, as I said, the process is not hard or anything, but I've never done it. So once I kind of checked the policy on the website and I did their chat bot, it just told me to like call their support number with a one-time token or something. And yeah, I think I spoke to somebody within like 5 minutes again. I didn't have to wait that long on the phone support. And yeah, they immediately were like, yeah, let us know what seat you'd like. Make sure it's like equal value or a higher value seat. And yeah, the seat that I found on the opposite side of the stadium, where more ideal for me to enter the Coliseum and like also get back to my parking spot at the end of the night in the nearby parking complex. I bought the parking pass for, so I was able to get that sorted out. So the new seats are good. I've downloaded the virtual ticket into my iPhone, So honestly, I have everything ready. I was a little bit worried about that, but now I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I figured it out. Even though it's like 3 days before the concert, I've got my ticket sorted again, so nothing changed except that exchange fee for $10. So totally manageable. Yeah, but I've got my external power banks charged up. I've got my Twice light stick, AAA batteries. There's three of them, I think, that needs it to light up the Twice light stick, the candy bong. If people are familiar with the Twice's official like kind of light stick that they have over the years. But yep, so I've got the battery power bank ready, got the Twice light stick ready. I've got my cash ready. I've got my kind of general expenses ready. Problem is, you're not allowed to take food inside. So since the concert starts at 8 p.m. on that Friday, aside from me kind of traveling from Toronto all the way to Hamilton, which is gonna be a pain in the butt. I think it's gonna be like 3 hours drive, maybe like close to 2.5 hours if the traffic is good. But it is a Friday, and Friday is always gonna be a busy day. Um, I do hear it's apparently gonna rain that day. As long as it doesn't snow, it should be fine. Then I can just take my own car as usual, as planned. But yeah, the weather is still not great just yet. We're still kind of in that cold weather, and like winter is like kind of still doing its last bit of like side effects for the outside. But I think if the weather, even if it's gloomy, if it's at least positive degrees for the temperature, I can manage it. But I'm still debating on if I should get food or like a kind of a mid to late lunch before I enter the venue, because yeah, I don't know what kind of food is going to be in there. I did read a few reviews about what food they serve, or concession stands that are inside the new TD Coliseum in Hamilton. But again, one, food is always overpriced within the venue, and like a bottle of water can be like $7, which is ridiculous. But you can't take outside food or outside water in there anyway. I have found like a kind of a small shoulder bag kind of situation, so I think it kind of follows their bag policy in the venue. So I should be able to kind of put my power bank, my kind of like backup, like maybe a brief snack if I can squeeze it in. The twice light stick should fit in there as well, and just like any like hand sanitizer, my AirPods. So I'm gonna try to keep that in that kind of a small sling bag, and I think that should be like sufficient. But I'm probably gonna have to leave some extra like snacks and food in my car, and leave that in the parking lot, or like parking building that I found the parking pass for. So that'll sort it out. Haven't figured out what I'm gonna wear yet, just because of the temperature or the weather situation on Friday. I'm not sure. But definitely will be recording myself at the concert. Not too much. I always like to like just enjoy the moment, and like just enjoy the like the event itself. But again, because again, I'm saying again a lot, because of my memory is like not the greatest at times. I do want to record some parts of it. Even when I went to the weekend concert a few years back at the Rogers Center downtown, I was able to like record enough. But unlike back then, where I think it was an iPhone 13 Pro, or yeah, I think it was a 13 Pro at that time, I had a little bit better like zooming option, because my iPhone had a telephoto lens. This iPhone right now is an iPhone 17. I've given my iPhone 15 Pro to my dad, so I don't have the telephoto or the triple camera option anymore. So I don't think I can be like zoom in to the stage as I did before. But again, it's not as big of a venue as it was in the downtown Toronto Rogers Center. I think this TD Coliseum is a smaller kind of arena, so I think I should be able to get away with using this iPhone 17 to record video at 4K, even if it's for snippets. And hopefully the seat I got that I changed it now to is having a general clear line of sight, so I can kind of record something of the Twice girls as they perform, or just I'm sure they're gonna have a big screen for like making it enlarged for everybody in the upper levels. But yeah, I'm very excited. This is the first ever K-pop concert I'm going to. And on top of that, I'm going solo, just because I don't have a lot of people in my close circle who are like K-pop fans. But I'm hoping to, as I said, get out of my comfort zone. That is the purpose of me doing this, aside from me being a really true big fan of Twice after all these years. So it's nice that even though I missed I think the previous year North American tour in downtown Rogers Center, at least they're coming back this year, so it's nice to kind of be part of that experience. So I'm going to enjoy myself. Still a little bit nervous about the parking situation and the food situation and my commute to Hamilton from Toronto, but it's okay. I'm an adult. Sometimes I feel like a kid inside, but I can't imagine I'm like 30 plus and I'm worried about traveling. But yeah, this is the part about I cannot sit too comfortably all the time. I have to get experiences done by myself, and this is one of those ways that I'm doing it. So definitely excited either way. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I hope your Tuesday went well, and we got more work days to go. But I'm counting down from my days before I get to see the concert, so very excited. But have a good night, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.